Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, we're back. Let's see if we can get this GSPro. I think we're gonna play some tips tour tonight. Maybe just hang, chat, see how the first round of tips goes. I have been playing, I would say I've been swinging what feels like a little bit better lately. And I don't know, maybe we'll play the hard stuff tonight. Play the hard stuff tonight. Let me change a couple of things here. Anybody out there? Matt Scoff is out there. What's up, Matt? Let's go. Matt, what's your vote? Something fun or something tough? Tips? Should we do one round of the tips? And if it's manageable, do round two, and if not, we do something fun. I don't know. I don't have any plans to play with anybody necessarily, but I don't also not have any plans. I was thinking about playing the Tips Tour event. I haven't played a Tips Tour event in quite some time, just because, for one, the bad back, two, being out of town, and then, you know, just having so much fun in the leagues that I haven't had the time because I played the other events. Let's see me suffer. Okay. I want that tracer to stay, Matt. Still think that's something they could work on. Okay, it is staying. Never mind. Tracer. Tracer, tracer. Every now and then I turn the tracer on so I can see that pattern. So start off, hit a pretty straight one, then we drew 3 exactly to the left, and then 2 to the center. So there's the center ball. I'm thinking Tips Tour, Bryce. I have not done it. I haven't played Tips Tour yet, and I haven't done it in a while. I'm thinking Tips Tour. Tips Torture. I haven't played it in a while, but I feel like I'm swinging, I don't know, a little bit of confidence in the swing of late. So I thought, well, maybe let's get rid of that confidence and play the Tips Tour. Played really well, but Frank's a machine. Frank is a machine. Frank's a really good player. I played against Frank in the first Triple Boogie match play, semifinal match, I think it was, and it came down to the final one. So you didn't have fun yourself. The trees are wood, so you hit them and it's like hitting a trunk, and deep rough everywhere. Can't wait to hit some good shots, play like crap today. Jacob, I feel you, man. There's days when it's like that. Actually, it feels like there's just times where it's like, I don't know, sometimes it feels like those moments can linger for a while. I will have fun. I will try. I will try. I tell you what, being in sim golf and especially being publicly embarrassed, is that how I should put it? Playing sim golf and being publicly embarrassed and then having to deal with whatever tragedies you create sort of live and more than just your foursome of friends, hopefully is helping me with keeping my cool and staying positive when I'm on the course, because that can be one of the hardest things to do, is to keep cool, and it's like something I've always wished I was better at. So playing the tips tour, I've talked about it many times. It's getting old, I'm sure, but there was that one round where I shot like plus 11 and then minus 6 on the 2 rounds. And it was one of the few rounds where I really kept just focus on next shot and improved, didn't spiral down. So having fun's not always the easiest to express, even though I enjoy like some of the pain and the grind. All right. On course. Is it East Lake? East Lake? It is East Lake, I'm pretty sure. And I bet if they're doing tips, it's 73. Oh, that sounds fun. I'll just go into here to hit a few warm-up drivers, warm-up shots, and then maybe we'll load in after that. There it is. Still had fun, that's what it's about. It's always an interesting way to put it, Jacob. I mean, I'm better at telling people that than I am at telling myself that sometimes, I have to admit. And there's times where I reflect and I feel weak about maybe having a bad day and having a bad attitude and trying to remember that, hey, it's fun out there. But Jacob, thank you, man. Wow, I didn't even, stream just started. The support lately has been overwhelming. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Jacob. Jacob Young with the $5 super. Get this thing started. Maybe it'll be like the last few nights where people have been super supportive. Thank you, Jacob. Get the train rolling. Yeah. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. I have a feeling, looking at the scoreboard, this whole talk about positive attitude is important, because guys like that I really, really respect their game, and I wouldn't even wager myself beating them, like CC Wilco, I saw on leaderboard, is over par. I mean, there's only a couple, 4 or 5 people in the entire SGT that are under par in this event. Shout out to B-Bells, shout out to J-Leg, Big Dog, all guys that I play golf with and really enjoy. They are under par, but there's only 2 others besides them. And there's a lot of people that had tough tournaments. So I'm guessing it'll be hard. I see that, Bryce, you said you didn't have fun yourself. 7,300 yards is a lot. So I did go out to the range today. My best thing I've done off a bad shot is say it's just one good shot to be back. I'm pretty good at, I've gotten good at like hanging in there over a bad shot, a couple bad holes. But when the pressure then starts to weigh on me more and more and more as the round goes. And where I got to be careful is like, 8, 9, 10 holes in a row where I'm just not getting it going. That's when it's like, I got to get past the point where I don't just give up mentally or break, as bad as that sounds. It's Knowlesy. What's up, Knowlesy? Nosy, we're gonna be playing some like really tough golf tonight. So you'll see me struggle, is what you'll see if you stick around. We're gonna play East Lake, and the scores, because I think the setup is extremely tough. The scores are pretty tough. But my ball striking has been really good. Hit one into the trees and see what you mean. Now the tree colliders are actually wood. Is that what you're saying, Bryce? I'll hit one left here. I don't think I got it there. The tree limbs are actually wood, okay. Well, and then everything off of this fairway is deep rough, I think. I aim left and hit the cut. I can't hit the trees if I try, Bryce. Could just drop it over there. There. Right between them. Oh boy. You weren't kidding. Oof. That is a thing. Okay. So are all of them like that? That's tragic. For a course like this, it's a bummer. Even the bushes. Sounds like you spent some time in the woods, Bryce. Which, if you watch the stream, I spent time in the woods also. Feel like it needs an update? Yeah. Why did I think they updated this one? I'm obviously wrong. I felt like they updated this one this year or something. Obviously not. Plus 15 the first round? Couple of drivers and we'll just go. We'll rock and roll here. We'll see how round one goes, and if it doesn't go well, but 70% air, yeah. Jacob, that is a great theory. On GSPro, it works a lot of time. Flying Fat Kid used to pop in here, and that was his motto for me. We hit ones like that all night, we won't have to worry about it. Seem to be hitting 100 times better. It can come and go, Bryce, you know. It just takes a little bit of me striking the toe like that one where I start to get off. 100% of the time I hit a limb. 60% of the time it works every time. Black Panther. Yeah, no, there was another course we played for league one time, and I, you know, as the league event manager, should have caught it, but it was an Idaho course where we ran into trees that were all wood and they had no leaf colliders. One more driver. Everything feels pretty darn good. Probably should do what Big Dog says, warm up some wedges. That's what he always tells me. He warms up with wedges. That would be nice all night. What did he say? He warms up with like 60 yarders, 50 yarders. He's got a warm-up routine. What if we take the golf ball and we go So what tee am I using? I'm using the K2 tees. You can find them in my description, but I don't think the link that I have is good anymore. They are also linked on the SGT website. K2. Now, Bogey's Backyard Golf put out a video on another tee, and I wish I would like to get that one and try it as well. But essentially, it's a nylon, or it's probably not nylon. What would it be? It's a bungee cable cord hooked to the bottom of my hitting strip with a K2 tee on it. It's a 3D printed tee essentially, and the bungee just returns it to the area. But K2 is kind of the originator of that idea with a sandbag, and then I just attached it to the bottom of my hitting strip. If you look at my hitting strip video, there's a chapter, so you don't have to watch the whole thing, but there's a chapter and a bookmark that shows how I attach the tee and what tee it is. This title of the video had you fried. Sunday fun day or Sunday grind. Yeah. I'm curious, Francisco, of what you thought it was. What did he think that meant? But welcome and thanks for stopping by, Francisco. Thanks for subscribing. Hopefully you stick around. We've got a Discord and a live league, and we'd love to have you come join it. Iceman covering it right there. The SIBO T system from Germany. Iceman just bought him. He's one of the reasons I can't buy the kit right now, because they sold out of the kit, the full kit of them. I still feel like Alan Harker, one of my best friends from the Discord group, and my 3D printer extraordinaire, could print me something like those, or print something for the community and find a way to distribute them. But yeah, it looks like you can get the SIBO tees in like a single system. Like you can buy just the like single tees, but the full pack is sold out right now. But they're a cool system. There we go. If I play smart, you think I'll make the cut? All right, Bryce. Hold me to it. I've hit like 6 wedges where the face is just wide open. I need to square the face. Hold on. That's why Big Dog practices these. Even that's open by a touch. It's just my grip, actually. Just weak. Like I'm going to hit a flop shot. Let's try this. There. There we go. Not the right distance, but it's flying the right way. There. All right, I can live with that. It's a good feel. Nolsey, I'm excited. Trying to convince my brother. If not, it might just be me. But we can still do something for the same sort of cause. But there's some good golf up here. I'm excited to have you. All right. I went to the range today. I only hit a select few. I find that when I go to the range, I only want to hit a couple of different clubs, so I gotta come back and clean them. Save on my cleaning time. All right, this one needs it. It's a 7-iron needs it. Whatever and whoever, all about the yes. Pretty cool, Nolsey. Nolsey, is the first video dropped or not yet? Is that a while? Is that coming? It has. Okay, sweet. I don't think I remember a busier month in my life than August has been. It just really feels insane. Not in a bad way, but a lot going on. And maybe one more. I guess I hit the pitching wedge today. Okay. All right, we get the putter out. Fly out Texas tomorrow for an episode. First time flying with clubs. 1 per week, and then out to me. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, you got the Groove It brush too? It's my favorite one. I don't even link it, but I should. But these brushes are awesome. They have a little push button on the back for water. Then you just screw the top off. Add water. And that's your push button. I squirt the kids too on the range. Shoots about 10 feet. It's fun to get your buddies when they're teeing off. They look. Secondary use. All right. How about one? Anybody else do this before you go tee off in a tournament? It's like, wait, I just want one more driver. I don't need it, but something makes me want to hit one more. Yeah. Yeah, you do. You sort of the club scrub? Yeah. Club scrub looks cool. I don't have one. More of that, please. Okay. We might as well get to it. We might as well get to it. All right, let's go. Get in there. Nosey says, all right, get in there. All right, Nosey, we'll get in there. So, Francisco, turns out this is going to be Sunday grind. 343, a little help with the downhill. Love it. It clips on the back. Yes, absolutely it does. Oopsie. What's up, Oopsie? All right, so we're going the Torture Tour. That's what I should just start calling it, the Torture Tour. Pijo, what's up, Pijo? A little bit wasted, I suppose. 7,300, so just long all day. Firm. Hey, to the GSPro experts out there, what is harder, firm setting or hard setting? What's harder, firm setting or hard setting? Firm setting or hard setting? Hard is harder. Okay, that's what I always thought. Putting is set to hard on the putting forgiveness, which means that the tolerance for the speed that you hit your putt is narrowed. So it'll be harder to make putts. You got to be more precise. Thursday's pins is the only easy thing about round one, it looks like, and that can be a huge deal. So 13 on the stimp, breezy. But what makes this hard is 7,300 yards for one. And then the firm greens and the firm fairways make GSPro a little more difficult. Those settings do. And do we have course sounds at all, or do I have them muted? Tab. It's like maybe there isn't sound. Let's see here. Game. Visual. I think I played a course with like a railroad or something, which I don't care for. There we go. Okay. Rock and roll. Nosey wants to get this show on the road, he says. We are live on Twitch. We're simulcast, simulstreamed. So you're out there on Twitch, hello. I don't know that I've had much for viewership on Twitch or followers since I started simulcasting it, but it's just another button I click, so I do it. But if you're out there on Twitch, give me a follow. According to AI, hard is tougher than firm. Okay. All right, hole 1, tips tour, round 1. Carry it. Amped up. That was good. I don't even know what the elevation is. Let's see here, tab, T. Bombs in the chat. All right, so let's see here. 1,000 feet. We're at 1,000 feet. The back is slowly starting to feel normal again, Oobsy. There's some moments where I've got the speed back. I noticed later into the night last night, second round I played, less so, but kind of to be expected, I suppose. All right, so firm greens, it's going to bounce out. 188 to the hole, so if it's going to release 10, then 177 is good enough, 185. Just going to play the number and hope it releases that little extra. Keep going that smooth and easy. Yeah, Weed Brain, you're so right. You're so right. Okay, here we go. Gotta get this approach up there. Oh, I gotta turn one other thing on to help you all. 1 second here. These will help too. All right. And right-handed. All right, I should draw it a touch, so that should fight this wind a little bit. This is tips round, P-Joe, yep. We went with Sunday grind instead of FUNday. Just gonna fan on me too much. Okay, bunkers are all right though. So one thing I was told about this course is like there is no fairway cut either. So I think everything surrounding the green is semi-rough. I missed that just a touch. Where did I hit that? Heel? Yeah, heel. Everything around the green is semi-rough, so it has that firm fairway bounce to it, and it just kind of sticks. You can't really putt out of it. So that's one thing I do know from having played it. Did you really, Alec? That is awesome, man. That's awesome, brother. Thank you, Alec. The merch is being worn out there. Not just on streams, but out in the wild, as they say. Let's go. Thank you, Alec. All right, we'll get it. This should run. The firm greens is something I got to get used to. You see that? Look at that go. He kind of did it there. Oh, look at that. That ball felt so weird. Look what happened on that first drive. You guys see that? This happens in Sims. I don't know if you've had this happen in your Sim yet, but it does. Can you guys see that or no? Maybe, maybe not. This ball is cracked in half. So they just bust open. They get like almost the core of them gets hot from being hit so many times. It has nothing to do with how strong you are or how much, how hard you swing. It's not that kind of a thing. I literally think it's just wear and tear on the golf ball or heat, possibly from the core of the ball. I'm not certain, I'm not entirely sure, but I think that's true. But that's probably the third or fourth one I've seen crack over time. When I hit it out of that bunker, it sounded like it was made out of styrofoam. It went, it had this weird sound to it. So Okay. All right, so 13 stimp is, man, I barely can hit it. One challenges are rough on ball. Murphy, how'd the member go? Member guess, member, whichever it was, I forget. How'd it go? All right, let's see here. Let's go. All right, we birdied the first. We birdied the first. It was a par 5. That was our advantage there. Should just freeze it now. Take a picture of the leaderboard. We're on it. We're on the leaderboard. Birdie with a crack. I'm glad the birdie happened like on the strike and not. I didn't use that ball for the tee because that would have been bad. All right, 185 up 7. Really, the biggest deal with when the greens are firm is, see the front of the screen, it drops a whole yard in the front. So it's like running it up's not really a thing. It's going to play 190 with the wind off there. I'm just going to hit 6. Should be full 6 should get me there. Tough pin to hit here. All right. Try to hit the center this time. We did, but we need the wind to push it back. I'm way too amped up for a 6 to go 200 raw. We're swinging too hard. Weed brain, we gotta get that smooth swing back. That 6 supposed to go like 190 raw, not 200 raw. So that face just, you can see it in the upper right replay. Path is inside, face is just a touch closed. Well, quite a bit close to path, but a touch closed to target. So that's a, that's a face, that's a shut face hook. So de-lofted hook. All right, up and down. Let's try to get up and down. We're in rough. We're in rough. Pro T replay is so awesome. It really is. All right, we're gonna try to hit a flop shot. Firm greens, this was not a good position to be in, but come on. Oh! Let's go. Let's go. That was surprisingly good. All right. These are the little ones that I just drive me wild on 13 stimp because so 6'11" down 2 is gonna play 5. Thank you, WeBrain. This is gonna play 5 feet. But on 13 stimp, 5 feet's 2.5 miles an hour. The slowest putt my Pro T will read is 2 miles an hour. So for me to hit this lightly is tough. And I also don't want it to die off the planet. So here we go. I knew it. See, I just can't hit it soft enough. That's 3.9. I just hit that. So 13 stimp, I struggle with that. I got to play more center on those close putts. Or just hit it softer, This putter is, was it Phantom 5? Scotty Cameron Futura 5W. Futura 5W. All right, bummer bogey. Bummer bogey. Yeah, it does. It helps. Decelerate will help. Decelerate will help hit them that soft. Or just like, yeah, you're probably right. Yeah. Oh, nice. I always want to try the Scotty. Yeah. I got my first Sky when I was a kid. Like when I was a kid, other kids had them, and it was like I wanted it so bad. Parents wouldn't get it, so I worked to get my first one. I still have that. How's my bro doing? He's doing really well, really well. He actually was on stream not too terribly long ago. Playing a lot of outdoor golf with him this summer. Sit there. Come on. Decent lie. Okay. Hard to argue with the proof. It is. Replay cam is so great. What it's helped me with the most is, what I really love is like in that top right there, you guys see the face impact location. I have been practicing so much on just hitting the middle of the driver face. I started doing it at like 100-mile-an-hour speed, which to me would be like a 80% swing. Then in 105, I started like my cruiser, which is like 90. And then lately I've been feeling more comfortable swinging more full. It's just so important. Not that you didn't already know that, but it's hard to, there's times where I hit it on the heel outdoors, or the toe outdoors, or the toe in here, and I feel like that was centered. And I look at the Pro T and it was slightly toe. And what happened was like over time I was hitting more and more on the toe, and those balls are just dead on the toe. There's just no way around it. Watch the branch. I'm easing to the side because out of a fear for this branch as well. All right, 58. We do have wind helping us go left, and I don't want to hit that thing. My drives have gotten better. Well, I hope they stay that way, Alec. I've been working at it. It takes work. Sit. It's too much for hard greens. Sit. See, there's that semi-rough that's on this course. And you can putt out of this semi-rough, but it sticks and it's hard to judge. I'm going to putt this one because I hate chipping on firm greens. I think I'm going to putt it. I'm trying to talk myself into it. I think I'm going to putt it, but it's all semi-rough. There is no fairway, which is typically your first cut around the green. All right, 21 down 3 is 18. I would rather be 10 feet away on 13 stimp than 5'1". So 18 is there, 5.5. Okay. So Tommy doing it from up. I know it's more of a design thing. I don't think that it's that way in real life. Congrats to Tommy too, by the way. All right, 21 down 3. Stay up. All right. That's a par. That was not a bad putt. Just an okay read. I'd like to make birdies from 60 yards though. That's what Big Dog and J-Leg and B-Bells, I'm sure T-Booms who I haven't met. That's what all these guys at the top of these leaderboards, they capitalize on those 60 yarders for birdies so much. Hard to not be happy for Tommy. Yeah, it is. I don't know if the whole tour championship thing makes sense, which has obviously been the hot button topic all week. Like, is he really the tour champion? That whole topic, if it means you're player of the year, all that. I get that whole conversation. But congrats to him for winning. All right. Yeah, let's see how that bounces. It's firm. Will that stop? Okay. Saw Tommy taking putter. Yeah, let's see. Not be happy for. Yeah. Joe gets mad when he misses by 3 yards from 60. You've watched me, PJ. I mean, but he, you know, to be good, to be like he's been dang near the #1 sim player in the world for a long time, right up there in the top 5 for a long time. And to be there, you got to really care about the details. Like he is at a different level. But for us mere mortals, I get it. Sometimes it's like, I'm sure I'll yell at a shot every now and then or whatever, and you just are like, I would take that all day, but there is something to that whole kind of mindset. All right, I don't know. I think this will be right. I just can't. I just got to swing. Okay. Don't need to crank this. That was exactly what I needed to do. Just bounce up there though. Firm, go firm. Oh no. Okay. All right, that wasn't bad. For 480-yard par 4, I thought I hit that perfectly. Maybe needed all of it. Probably just due to the, maybe the uphill or the wind into me. I was just a little underjudged, but I thought 207 would bounce out. Don't get the clock system. It just takes practice, yeah, PJ. It takes practice. I used to do that when I was younger, especially more competitive, and I had that was really important. I should take the time to do it in here and write it down and get used to it like I do with other things, but all right, firm greens. I think we can land this a third of the way there and still get it there maybe. A little uphill though. Go. We'll take that. 5'8" rolls to 13. So just under half is all we needed. I'm guessing in the last round of this, they switched the settings to hard. Probably have the greens at hard, the fairways at hard, and maybe the wind goes up. Actually, I'm sure the biggest difference is just the pins change. The pins are probably Sunday and not Thursday. I got away with that. It felt really high toe, which helped it with have no spin, which is why it kind of went a mile. I gotta look at the replay. Is that high toe? It felt high toe. Yeah. Yeah. Need to do the drill stuff on GSPro practice. It for sure. It helps a lot. I've done it with putting. I've taken time to try to figure out putting. Fairway ball, anyhow. Yeah, for sure. It was a good swing. My toe, the toe of the club was the one that snap hooks, and I had wind off the right. So as soon as I felt toe, I'm like looking up thinking, it's gonna be bad weed brain. All right, let's not overthink this. We've got 107. I know they're firm, but let's try to land at 100. Should have spin on it. I think it's time for me to get some new golf balls. All right. $101. That's the number we talked about. Now will it sit soft enough? Spin. Nope. Yeah, they're just too firm for that. Shoot. Okay. Soft greens, those spin back, but you know, PJ, when I had these clubs, I did. So when I was playing these the forged Callaway CBs, sim golf absolutely affected the loss. My loss were all jacked up. I had to go get them, like you said, tuned up at the shop. you heard cast doesn't have the same problem. I don't think near as much. I think the forged metals are pretty soft, and they have more of those issues, I believe. 28 up 4, 30. Let's go 30. You've only had your forge. It's annoying they're all out of spec. Yeah, I think it's something you always got to get checked, especially if you start seeing a big gap in like your gapping in your numbers. 7.5. Jacob Young, welcome to the Bogey Club. Thank you, Jacob. Appreciate the support, man. Now let's see if we can make this for Jacob here. Switch to putter first. I think we got to go 7.5. What did I hit that? 6.8. So then I get to these ones where it's like, I don't know that I can hit it soft enough. And I think the answer to these is to not aim outside the hole, because I can't barely hit it 4 feet on 13 stemp. PDN, what's up, PDN? We're doing the tips tour. We're doing some difficult stuff. So that was under 2 miles an hour. Oh, it went in. Okay. I was like, it didn't recognize it. That was weird. Ram it home. So what did I hit that? 3 miles an hour. And that was like as soft as I possibly could hit it. So we're in. We're even through 5. We're playing the tips tour tonight, seeing how round 1 goes. So PDN, I never got to ask. You were saying that the car is actually it's somewhere else. When do you actually get it in possession? You said 30? Was it 30 days? All right, we're gonna go right there. Oh, late September. We might have to find out about these trees. Nope. Stay out of the deep rough, please. It did. Okay. Trying to cut it. Caught it a little off center there. Kind of on the heel. Late September. Did you say that was due to was it because of the paint, or what did I read? I caught something about that last night. It was like because of the paint or the way it dries on carbon fiber, or was that the break-in period? Hurry up and wait. Yeah. Well, at least it's here, because I think what'd you say the order time on that was? Order to delivery time. It's been quite some time. So out of the rough, uphill lie, 240 plus 20, 260. I'm gonna take 3 wood, which hasn't been my best club of late, but 3 wood, we'll try to cut this and ride that wind back to that pin. Oh, be good. Oh, it's not even enough. Okay. 230 raw went 211, so just way uphill. Carbon fiber paint takes a while to cure. You gotta let it cure. Got one of the first 40. Some will wait till 27. Man, just having to wait that long, that seems like an eternity. It's gotta make the day that it shows up feel just like surreal almost. I have been waiting. $25, okay. 25, 20 more yards, we're dancing. Jacob, you gotta go to bed. Thank you, Jacob. You're in Ohio. Wonderful. Thank you, appreciate that. I'm gonna try to have a good one. Thank you for the support. Thank you for joining the Bogey Club, Jacob. All right, 25-ish. $27, bounce out. Spin, stop. Let's go. Come on. All right, we're hitting some good shots. Okay. Super start. Don't want to jinx it. Great hands, Holy. There's moments. There's moments in there. Weed brain. There's toe, high toe again, and it worked. Hit that really well, actually. You got a big sweet spot on this QI10. Any birdies on par fours yet? I don't think so. I don't think so, Matt. I don't think so. Maybe soon. Try to cue one up on one of these. I have had trouble judging the firmness, like how far it's going to bounce out. And like even this one, if I drag short of the green, we're at 5 foot downhill. As soon as I get in front of the green, it goes to 6 yards downhill. So like obviously I got to land it there. But it's downhill. Just a chippy pitching wedge for me here. They're known for being the best driver off the toe. Well, then I've got the right one. Oopsie, because if I had a wear mark on my driver, it would be center toe. I hate to say toe, but there'd be the word toe somewhere in the description. I have the LS. Okay, here we go. I hit that like right how I wanted. Is it too much? It's too much. Sit. The LS is even better. Hayden, you rock the t-shirt to the private solo. That's the second one in the chat. Hayden that said that they've been rocking the gear. Alex said rock the gear this week and got a ton of compliments. I think that's super cool. I do want to know if I got, you love the color I got, you got like pink or red, or maybe it's like a red, you got a red color. I think it looks pretty sweet as well. I think you got a red color, right? Left and then, so it's right and then left and then right. I feel like we just play this straight, 18 feet straight. Purplish 18. Just play this straight. Come on, go in. For Matt. No! Did I push it? I pushed it 0.1, so not really. It just broke. I didn't aim for it. Need lighter color for the hot days. Yeah, I was wearing like one of these darker colors, even the green outdoor the other day, and like in the sun, right? The darker color obviously just heats up. 5'9". Got it. Night Shepherd, how the game's going? You know, good. We're playing Tips Tour tonight at East Lake, 7,300 yards, so it's a track, and just taking it hole by hole, shot by shot. Having a little chat with the chat. Chat's been active, that's good. Been good combos tonight, which I like. Managed to play outdoors. The rain finally stopped for you, huh? All right. I'm not on the course. I can't use my mouse. Go here. It sure did. Yeah, it's someone. Dave, there's one, somebody recently down in Phoenix was telling me they have monsoons down there lately. So it's been wet. That was such a scared swing. Bounce. Give me pine straw. That would be so lucky. Oh, no. That was a I don't want to go in the water swing. I gotta. So that's the face is just left open. Hit it pretty good, but just held the face off to avoid water. Such a head case. Such a head case. All right, we're gonna hit B to cut this tree out of the way so it doesn't, we have to see it. And then we've got this tree up here. Yep, with colliders on those branches. Ah, I hate to see that too. Got a left lie. 190. All right, I don't think I can get there, and I don't want to hit this tree. Bogey doesn't do this a lot, but I think we take our medicine. I think we get out to the 150 mark and try to get up and down. Avoid that tree. The deep rough, I don't think lets me get there. So let's go. If we want to hit a 150, we probably got to hit a 7-iron. What's the chat think of this? Is this smart? Well, so deep rough in GSPro, if your launch angle, Hayden, if your launch angle in deep rough is like below 17 degrees, the ball will basically not come out. And it takes off about 30% of the total distance. So 5-iron punch, possibly. What I just don't want to do is risk having this still in there, and these trees are designed poorly. So I'm just going to go fairway here. I hope fairway, yeah. So that took 40 yards off that ball. Look at the penalty will pop up here. It took 20% off of it and half the spin. So it just hit knuckleballs out of the deep rough. How about Tommy getting a dub? Isn't that awesome? It is awesome. He's hard to not like, isn't he? Very likable dude. This pin, it looks like totally uncalled for. 45 into the wind. 55. 55. 50. Spin now. I hit a spinner. Go in. Come on. Oh. That was almost super good. Alan, it was super good actually. Alan, is something might be wrong with me. Laying up. Alan's been trying to get me to like do the smart thing for a while. You don't gotta be a hero. All right, I have a hard time even hitting it this soft. Let's try. There we go. A par. Chipping out, making a par. I gotta do that more often. Okay, 227. This is so tough to even access this one. Front pins are hard the way it is, right? And then 227 with firm, especially with this one. So you can see right in front of the flag, it's 6 feet below. Front edge is 1 foot. So there's a 5-foot false front there. I don't know. Perfect world, you land it right into the false front. I probably just want to be long, so I'm not in a bunker short-sided. So 227. I can like cook a 4 or hit the 3. We'll go with the 4, I think. Or I could go 3 hybrid, kind of soft. Maybe we'll go 3 hybrid, see if we can put a little spin on it. Try that. Oh. Oh, it's a deep rough. That's deep rough. Center of the face, face open. Gotta release it. Not hit bad, but face wide open. All right, PDN, this flop's for you. I had one earlier tonight that was dang good. Now, out of the deep rough, I don't really know how to judge this very much, but at 25, I'm going to play it out of deep rough with a, I always say I play deep rough with a wedge like it's in a bunker. So I'm going to play this like a flop shot bunker shot. I don't know what's happening. Some of these shots are surprising myself. Thanks, PDN. The patented. PDN probably did patent it. I'm probably going to start owing him like licensing money for this. Let me know if you do that, PDN. All right. Can I hit it soft enough to play right edge? Can I hit it soft enough to play right edge? Keep a track. I think I can. Yeah, okay. Or do I need to play center? All right, one up and down. One up and down. After hitting it where you just can't hit it. That we will take. All right, so in GSPro, you ever get this like stuff in your in the front of you and you can't see? This is hit the B key, like B for bogey. Oh, click on the screen first. Hit the B key, like B for bogey, and then click, and it will cut away everything behind the camera. So all that stuff's still there, but we don't have to see it. So B is your key. Hit B, and then click on the screen somewhere. All right, this is an odd tee box. It's backed right up against the entrance of the clubhouse parking lot, hole 10. So. There we go. There we go. Run. Back there, you didn't know you had to click. Yeah, when you hit B, it like does nothing, but a second you click. Hey, I always wonder sometimes, I'm like, I'm saying something everybody knows. Alan, protein night. When are we gonna get a square night, or are you gonna lend it to me? I need to get the square back in. If it wasn't such a shift in my production to switch all these out, I would definitely get some square. I need to get some square mixed in. I hope to do some of that this fall. If the time is not being allotted to a different launch monitor, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But I need to mix some of that in. I don't know how Joe does it. You look at Joe Legowski, so much respect for him. I don't know how he mixes. Pretty impressive. His ability to switch up all the time. Okay, so 104, up 6, 96. I gotta stop landing them on the number because they just bounce so hard. 104 up 7 is 111. What if we go... What if we landed 100 again? I know we did this last time. What if I landed 100 again? Does it... Does it then bounce to the 111 number we want? Remember to close that face. Yeah, I for sure. Thank you, Matt. It's a grip thing, but thank you. Read, hit. Okay, here we go. Small wind. Matt, I left it open too. I left it open. You can see it in the replay. That's why I landed here. Instead of a yard to the left and further, and then bounced it up. I left it right there. It's just open. Well, you can see the yellow line. It's open. That yellow line shows it open. Okay. Sometimes even when you know what you want to do, you don't do it. Plenty of people at 105, Hayden. My kind of cruising speed's 105, and then when I'm starting to feel confident, I can get it over. Blah, blah, something real, something feel. Yeah. All right, 17. Ooh, thank you for stopping. That felt lucky. I thought I was going to lose that off the side of the green there. That reminded me of your shot, Matt, that you stopped in your match earlier tonight. Matt had a shot he stopped in his match that was like, how did that stop? It didn't end up helping him, but it was still kind of amazing. I got left edge. Let's move. This first dot's freaking me out. Shout out to Mike Murphy. Mike Murphy in the first dot theory. Freaking me out, man. All right, we'll go right there. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. One thing about the Pro T on my putter, I need to send them in some training models of my putter. It, for some reason, and maybe I actually do it, either it's wrong or I do it, but I don't know. I feel like I don't cut across the ball as far as it says I do, but I don't know what it's tracking. It always shows me hitting like an absolute cut putt, which I don't know if anybody else sees that on their putter or if it's just the shape of mine or if I'm actually doing that. It always has me cutting my putts, always. So I do need to send in some models of my putter, I think. 220 downhill. I got a lot of green in the front, so this is going to bounce, but the pin's in the back. That's like a big advantage on firm greens. If you get a back pin, so the front is 200. I'm going to hit 5-iron here. If we carry the front number, do we bounce it back there? That's the hope. Carry the front number and bounce it back. I heeled it, so it's just going to cut with that cut wind. Tyler Stenslin. 2 months bogey club. Let's go. It's got the new green symbol. Thank you, Tyler. I wanted to hit that green. That was not a hard shot. It was a missed swing, missed opportunity. To have a back pin like that on a longer hole is like, I think I can get to this one. Now we're short-sided. Line goes from middle of putter to the edge of the right blade. Watch it. Yeah. It consistently reads that way for me. You're right. So this is like way downhill after the hole. We're going absolute flop style shot here. Mr. PDN Flopadopoulos. There we go. Come on. That's too much, but I'm not short. Sit. Did not want to be short. Thought about that before the shot. Let's go, Tyler. Let's go. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. All right, so can we make a putt? This is the first big breaking short putt I've had. Down 3, 9 feet, almost all the breaks at the beginning. Am I crazy? Is this way too much? The second line's got me thinking it's not that crazy. Tyler, use the power of your membership emojis. Yeah, Alan's got a good point. Membership gives you emojis that no one else gets. All right, 3.5, 4. I don't have to hit this very hard because it's downhill. Did I hit it too hard? Go in. Oh, I hit it too hard. Sit. 13 stemp. I have such a hard time hitting these shorter ones soft enough. All right, 5, 6. Okay. All right, a bogey. We almost scrambled our way out of one again, but not that time. So, nope, won't let me do it. Let's click up here. Look, take a look. So we're birdie, bogey. Birdie on 6, now bogey on 11. Kind of cruising our way through. Yeah, 13. It's just getting that feel for the really short ones, Oopsie. It's like, for me, a 3.5 mile an hour putt, which is what I need to hit that, or a 3 mile an hour putt, is like hitting the ball 2 feet in my room. And, you know, that's about 3 mile an hour. That's 3.5, and that's 4. I do know that, but it's just so hard for me to hit it that soft. There's that dreaded toe. We finally got outside. Sit. Okay. We're back to scrambling here. Sam on yours so tough? Yeah. Park Air 1501, hello. They are, but you're right, Park Air, but I'm compensating for the dreaded pull hook miss. So I'm kind of choosing the, picking my poison, if you will. But I could not agree more with your sentiment on that. The right hand is really weak compared to, you know, what it could be. You can kind of play with a weak right hand. It's really hard to play with a weak left hand. But I am pretty weak on the right hand. But I've just decided that open miss is more favorable for me than that rip to the left. So 138 up 5, 143 to that front edge. That toe miss is gear effect from the head. Oh yeah, gear effect from the head. I don't know if I know what you mean by that. You think I'm actually hitting the toe because of a gear effect, or you mean when you hit the toe there is gear effect? All right, 153. Going to hit. You know, that bunker is probably whatever. I don't want to hit this tree. We have wind helping us. The deep rough will ruin our chance to draw it probably because it takes some of that spin off, but I'll try to draw it a little here. Without pulling it. I want to draw it a little. It'll be accidentally perfect. Get up. That was almost so good. Oh, man. Man, that was almost, I mean, it's still really good, but that was almost like, that was almost stupid good. Now this is the one I don't know if I can putt. There's just too much semi-rough. There's no fairway lies out here, so we're gonna do a little chip. That makes sense, partner. Yeah, I get what you're saying. All right, just a little chip with hard greens. I need this to be kind of a little floppy style chip, not very hard. Circle me. Thank you. I was nervous. I was nervous. Oh. All right, we're grinding our way through this course. Sunday grind is on. Okay. Hole 13. There's the center of the face. That's all we need. Let's go. The path is in good enough shape that if we find the middle of the face, it's been good. 142, we got a lot of green to work with here. Pins up on a little plateau, wind's with me. 130, does 130 bounce up to 140? 130, if I play 130, is that enough? I think it will be. 130 up 6, 137. We've got 6 miles wind, so that takes 10 off. That's 147, right? The pin is, or I mean 127. Yeah, all right, so we're gonna go 130. We're gonna try to hit this in that range. $127. Now bounce hard and be pin high. Stay up there. Stay. Stay. Be straight up the hill by accident. Come on, give me something easy. Okay. All right, that's pretty good. Putt-wise, like not having something that breaks like a million miles. All right. Cup outright. A cup outright. 23. Come on, be enough. Just didn't play enough break. Ah. That one hurts, man. That was a good birdie opportunity. Darn it. Gotta get better at putting. That one hurts. All right. Two. Hole 14. Can't tell if I cut that, if that's all wind. Did I cut it? I had 400 side spin plus the wind. Ah, it was a good try. If you hit this fairway, the ball rolls another 150 yards. So that's tragic. Had a chance there to hit a deep one. Walt's gonna go home full tonight, Matt? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I don't know that I disagree. All right. Just gonna try to get this out of deep rough. It should maybe just hit a runner down there. Stay in the fairway for me. Give me some spin. Did not. Not only did it not stay, it didn't even stay semi-rough. It went rough. It went rough. All right, 71. $71. $71. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Saying there's a chance. Good leave. Thanks, Bryce. Now, I got a ball outside. Is that enough? Uphill. Shouldn't break as much. I'm stressing if I'm going to hit this enough. All right, we'll see here. Come on. I left it short. I leave it short. Pulled it. I didn't pull it by much. 0.7 I pulled it by, but that's enough. Shucks. Face came through pretty darn square too. I don't know the exact number. HLA minus 0.7 though, so it must have been that. All right, 196. This is a lovely looking hole, isn't it, boys? What a great looking hole. Okay, 189, 190. What's the middle of the green? 204. 204 to the middle. Playing 215 on tour. This is the back tee box on GSPro, but if there was a back pin on this, it would be 215. And the number right now with the wind might be 215, but bunker me, please. Nope. How did I hit that? A little toey? Yeah. Okay, what are our options? Kind of wasn't a terrible swing. This wasn't good enough. All right, so our options are flag line, which leaves me in deep rough at 138. I can re-tee, or I can deep rough at 138. Re-tee or deep rough at 138. Cannot believe that ball, that last ball is just me missing on the toe. You see that club flip open? That's that gear effect, right? Bing, from hitting the toe. Yeah. All right, so we'll go there. 138 is 20, 30. This might have been a bad choice. As I'm looking at you guys' comment, re-tee might have been the thing. God darn it. All right, 138. 132, okay. Okay. Sit. Okay. Acceptable. Acceptable. When you're in a bad spot, I just really wanted to get to the green. I didn't want to be dry land. Got this giant mound in front of me on the green, like this giant, stupid, excuse me, mound. This giant downslope I'm going to be landing it on. Out of rough, that's going to take my spin away. All right, let's see here. Little flop, little tiny TDN flop. All right. Go! Oh, I hit that so perfect. That would have been a good bogey. All right. Good night, PD. Exhausted? Yeah. Sorry, brother. Have a good night. Good to see you. Oh, come on. Why am I scared to death of this, guys? Okay. Woo! All right, we made a double. We got 3 left. See what condition my condition's in? I mean, it's been great. We've been playing some good golf. OMG, good to see you. Just made a double. Doubles happen. Doubles happen. But on that island par 3, doubles happen. Sparty, it is hard to go to bed with one of these in the house. Ask the guys in the Discord. We find ourselves up more than we should be. Come on, wind. Nope. The bunker's not bad compared to deep rough. Sleep half of what I used to, Murphy says. Facts. Facts. 179 up 9 is 188. That pin is basically inaccessible. We just want to get in the back right, back center. So 190. I'm just going to play that number because I think what the bunker takes off, it will bounce and release the rest of it. Grind, don't stop. Yeah. All right, here we go. No, overswung again. Club left. We did that on like the third hole. Same club, same 6-iron. All right, we'll look for some short game magic. I hit that in the center of the face, but that face has got to be closed. Party 03, the sun comes up after 5 in the sim. Driver sounds like a gunshot. In real life, for a bunker like that, it depends. If I got a really clean lie, I'll take maybe a half a club off. Like I'll expect it to fly like a half a club less out of there. But sometimes, depending on the lie, it can be I'll take a full club, or maybe I'll take 2 clubs and just swing easier and flight it. It really depends on on lie and everything. Well, this is not the place to be, but let's try to work it out. 17, flop shot. This is exactly what you do in real life too. You get cute with a shot you should have just put on. All right. You do that same shot again. I didn't get cute with that one. Tips is so hard. This darn tour is so hard for me. Alan, Murph, yeah. Regulars seeing some regulars. All right, 19 up 2. Come on. Oh my gosh. These 4'2" are the death of me. All right, double. Double on 16, 17 was it, or 15, 16? That one hurts. Ah. In both cases, it's well, the island green one's more understandable than that one. That one's short-sided myself. Trying to do too much. My son would say, "You're doing too much." Center of the face, the first pulled driver of the night. We're going to have to lay up. All right, 111. At least the wind's into me here. I guess that's the one thing we got going on this shot. Wind's into me, so maybe I can have a chance of holding one up there. Aim a little right. Just give me a putt. know I look frozen, but guess I got a putt. It's technically off the green, but depends on how frustrated and annoyed I am. OMG, right there, I was frustrated. I gotta admit, I just hit it. Having a good round and to make a double-double. I don't know if anybody can relate to that, but it hurts. All right, let's see here. 27 up 1. 28. So no, slightly annoyed after grinding so hard. That's what I would say. All right, 7. All right. $23 up 11. Double, double, double. Yeah, when you've been playing for a couple hours, Alan, taking your time, making 3 doubles in a row isn't the most fun thing to do. It certainly is not. Even par through 15, 6 over through 17. Gosh. All right, we got to try to do our best here. And this with Thursday pens, I mean, the next round's going to be even more fun. Come on. Catch it. There we go. That will work. That will work. All right. That wind, that left to right wind, I just totally dislike it. Covered it. Covered ground, OMG. Hour and a half ago. No, I love it though. I'm happy for him. All right, let's see here. That should get out of the deep rough. That would be great. It did. Oh, whew. No, happy for Fleetwood, OMG. We talked a little bit about, whether or not if it's, the same thing you're seeing everywhere. Like, is the Tour Championship the player of the year? Obviously it's not. It's the Tour Championship, but hard to not be happy for Fleetwood. Solid dude. Says all the right things at the right times, which is super admirable because it's not easy to do. I've had things that were much less important, rounds that meant nothing, where I haven't been able to be as graceful as he has. So, yeah, really happy for him. Seems like a really good guy. All right, 50, 40. Run all the way back there. Go. All right, we got a chance to at least get one back here on the last hole. After 3 doubles in a row, just shot myself in the foot. I haven't really made a putt today, so let's do it now. Um, $14 up for 5.5. I wanted more than that. Shoot. Double, double, double. After some really good golf. Should not be so discouraged by that. I should be pleased. I hit the ball really well. I'm going to play the second round. I know it's late. A lot of you might be headed to bed. If you are, I still appreciate you. The second round, it's going to be hard. I'm trying to keep that positivity. We're firm. The only thing we're changing is we're upping the wind and putting Sunday pins on, which, yeah, it's going to make it harder. 215 over in Australia. The Aussies are always there for me at this time of night. And so, to many surprise, or to my surprise at many times, my American friends are here too. All right, let's go right into round 2. So after round 1, we are, I don't know if you guys saw leaderboard. I didn't. After round 1, we are in 45th. I don't even think it's actually that bad because I don't think that many people have finished. So after round 1, of those that have finished, we would be in 10th if we could shoot even par. So if we could shoot even par, we'd finish top 10. Even par would be insane on these settings. If we can shoot, what did I finish last round? I don't even remember now. If we can shoot a total of, and it refreshed on me, total of 16 over, we can make the cut. Total of 16 over, we can make the cut and get some SGT fake money. I don't see my name. Oh, there I am. +6. +6. So 6 over, if I can shoot 10 or better, we make the cut. 10 or better. So I guess that's the new goal. 10 or better on this 9. Sometimes I wish in the sim golf setting that I'd make those doubles early. They can be so disheartening late, you know. You do that late. But we'll just take one at a time, one shot at a time, as they say. All right, round 2, tips tour. Fell off that. Should cut too much. Settle. This makes the decision easy here. So in deep rough, you were asking me about layups earlier. In deep rough, usually all you can hit it is about 170, so I just pick a club and try to hit it up there. I'm gonna go 3 hybrid. I don't think it'll go 170 even. Maybe it will. We'll see. 165. Time to go low, 4 hybrid. Yes, time to go low. Video editing. I love finishing a video. Video editing is a love-hate. There's times when I'm get in that mood. I intentionally took off about a month of doing any video editing did live stream because I know I've got a lot to do in the upcoming months. All right, let's see here. Same settings on the greens, so we've kind of gotten used to the greens. So right there, 73. Settle. Come all the way back. That would be so lucky. Come all the way back. All right. This round we need some putts to drop. Had a lot of mid-range putts, 10, 15 footers that I just couldn't get to go in round one. Could not get a good feel for the right line. Okay, 8 feet. Oh man, so like again, I can barely hit this soft enough to even to get it there. It's all right. Here we go. So hard for me. So hard for me. 13th stemp is go right edge. "21 feet. The tough bogey. Tough bogey. Putter has failed me. Putter has totally failed me. All right, 207 up 8. 215. 215. Wind off the left. It's back there. Time to go low for hybrid, you're right. All right. 2. Sits so good. Just be good. Go all the way back there. Big bounce. All right. Extremely acceptable. Right, then left. More right at the beginning than anything. Then left, then think? I don't know. So only one thing about the control boxes is they are one click with your arrow, so every now and then you can't quite get where you want it. "21 up 11, 33. I need a putting lesson. I need a GSPro putting lesson. Ah! Just feel slower uphill. They feel faster downhill. I don't know. I don't get it. And when you're not playing, when you're not doing one of those things well, it's baffle you. Okay, we'll go right side of the fairway here. Now wind, bring me back left. Come on, deep rough me. No. Okay. 93. 71 to the front. Deep rough. I'm gonna play it 93, expecting it to come out like 70 and bounce back there maybe. I hit exactly raw 93. Go. I need to give it more than that. Bummer. Not terrible though. That's where deep rough is so penalizing. It turns it into sort of a guess of a shot. All right, out to the right, up to 24. Getting to the point where I'm just praying for two putts. Because I'm just, the putter's nothing seems to like, I don't seem to have a good feel for the line. Last time with BZ I did, but it just feels, something feels different on, I don't know if it's on 13. It just breaks a little bit more. I just haven't played 13 in a while. There we go. There we go. I am super happy with the driver though. I've hit many drivers that have been so wonderful to see. It's been way less scary. All right, let's hit this 6-iron for the first time without just swinging so hard we pull it way left. All of them have been super pulls tonight. Kind of did it. I hit it up the bottom groove. Bounce big. Go. All right, 11 up 7, little kind of chip and run. Sit. This is confusing. The dot on my ball goes left. The dot in front of the ball goes right. Oh boy. As if we weren't having enough confidence issues. Here we go. Thank you. It's like anything in golf though, like you get out there, you start, losing confidence or getting scared in some aspect of your game. It can kind of haunt you. All right. Tried to cut that. It's not really cutting. Come back. Ah. Like I'm in a bowling alley leaning. Come on, strike. Oh, 134. We're deep rough again. You love your mini driver? Can't hit the regular driver with the... Maybe get somebody to do a PXG fitting. Wow, that'd be It'd be a big sales pitch for me for hybrid PXGs. I've never owned PXGs. Scotty, good friend of mine from the Discord, Scotty is a PXG guy. And I've known a few people who are, but I've never had them myself. People who have them seem to like them quite a bit. All right, we're gonna play this. Hit like a 145 club, will it get there? Settle. I guess not terrible from deep rough. Settle. Settle. Okay. Breaking left. And then almost nothing after that. I think. Down 5. 19. I'm hitting decent putts. Like my HLA is not bad. So the HLA's been within like a half a degree, which acceptable. It's been more just choosing my lines has been not great. Need like a GSPro caddy. Like when I'm playing with BZ, someone to give me confidence in the line, like we had in the Scramble Tour. Oh, I thought that was gonna be so good. I'm not, as long as I get a decent lie in the bunker, I'm not mad, but that's not a good lie. Shoot. I'm 8.7 up. Can I clear this lip? That's gonna be the next thing. Can I clear the lip? Clear the lip. That does make sense, Oobsy, when you say it like that. It does. I found when I was playing Tips Tour more, I kind of got like a feel developed. But I have not played the Tips Tour in a while, so I haven't played Temp 13 in a while. All right. Try to hit the 3-wood cut shot just up there. Clear the lip for me. Absolutely smoked. Get out of that. No, that was going to be so good. That was ripped. Oh, that was such a good swing. I wish it would have resulted good. That was such a good swing. Oh, I had a 15-yard cut. It's still good. It's nothing to whine about, but I wish it would have just gotten the right amount of... Either I aimed a touch better or I... All right, I don't think this lip I have to worry about, though, so... It's because of the shot I'm going to hit now. So let's go... 22, 257 raw with 3-wood. Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to pump on it because I knew I was going to cut it, so I thought that was going to take quite a bit of yardage off it. But I flushed that. All right, 27. Splash this out and watch it bounce. And sit. Don't go off, please. Don't go off. Should have aimed more at it. Okay. Man. 12 feet for birdie is never a bad thing. But you wish it was 3 feet. Okay. All right, 12 feet down to is 10 feet. We've got none of these reads right. I'm gonna aim there. Let's just think about this more break situation. I'm so bad. I'm so bad at putting. We bogeyed the very first hole with a 3-putt from 12 feet, and it was a par 5. And now we're at a par 5 with another 12-footer. And ESPN Bets is going to give you minus 150 that I missed this. They'll give you plus 150 on a make. Yeah. Go in. Yep. There's just no chance. It's so sad. This is just, oh, it's menacing. I can't even read it right. That was a 0-0 HLA putt. I hit it straight. Doesn't do me any good though. So bogeyed both par 5s from 12 feet away for birdie. Gotta laugh. You're right, Weebrain. Just gotta keep swinging. I've had some good swings, some good shots. Just there's one component that's not really together right now, and that's the putting. That should draw off the toe. I'm gonna whine about this. Give me a good wood tree bounce. No. I was. Weedbrain, you're right, I was. When Beezy and I played, the putter was really good, actually. We got lucky here. This is just rough. This is just rough. All the other rough has been actually deep rough. The only difficult part about this is the wind's off the left and this trees here that we cannot hit. Yeah, and hosels. Yeah, you're right. Putted pretty good there too, didn't I? Yeah. Thanks for reminding me. Honestly, you get a little frustrated about it and you forget some of the good times, the good swings. All right, can we cut it into a 10-mile-an-hour wind? That would be nice because I can't hit this tree. Tried to cut it. I did a little bit. 1,000 spin. Kind of held the wind. And now, from 72 feet. This hole's a beast. 488-yard par 4. Ay, ay, ay. Mi amigos. It's a long one. All right, so 72 feet, up 375. Goodness knows how far this will break. More? More? I don't even know. Go there? 75? I should chip. Yeti would tell me to chip this right now. All right, 12-ish miles an hour. 13. I don't mind that speed at all. Go. All right. That was short. Actually, I had a pretty good line. Okay, 9'4". These putts I normally like, I want to make. Normally we're making these. I just can't. I gotta stop telling myself I can't. I gotta stop telling myself I can't. For a 7,300 yard course, I'm hitting the ball really, really well and just nothing to show for it. All right, we'll go there. 3 over. Come on. Give me a good lie is all I want. Just a good non-lip lie. There we go. I feel like those are a good aiming point on a hole when you don't want to make the grave mistake of, we won't mention it, but. All right, 157 into the wind. There is almost no way I can stop this close to this pin. If I'm wise, I pick the number that goes a touch long. So go there, it's into the wind. What's up, Tom? Tom, we're doing a Sunday grind. It's been a while. Trying to survive in this GSPro world. Be nice. Be nice. Okay, I consider that semi-nice. Just too much wind and oh, side hill lie. It's side hill lie too. Killing time at work, Tom? Okay, nice. Yeah, I tore out my own heart the first round. I was even through the first 14 holes, then I doubled 15, 16, 17. We shot 6 over. In this round, I've got 3 3-putt bogeys. One of them probably deserved. The last hole was a 70-footer, so the other ones I was 12 feet and 3-putted, so it's like the Tips Tour madness, you know? All right, uphill lie, only 11 yards. Little flop shot here. Settle. Cannot get this ball. The greens are so firm. Cannot get the ball to settle. Even with what feels like a really light touch, it just runs out. It just runs out on these. And now this is the putt, Tom, that like all night. There's nobody in here that would take a bet that I make this. But I think I can. It's not been the night. So, okay, here we go. Really lightly. Yeah, I can't make anything. It's defeating, man. I'm hitting the ball pretty darn well. But we'll just keep grinding on. We're going to try to make some birdies. If we can shoot 10 over in this round, I will make the top 50%, the top 30 this week. It is a tough course. I heard from Bryce was saying before I started, he did not have fun on this event. It was very difficult. The settings are very difficult. The firm and the breezy conditions at 7,300 yards, it is difficult. But for me tonight, it hasn't been ball striking. It has been the darn putter. So And I thought I made that one. As much as I was saying like nobody would bet on me making it, that one I thought I could make, and I didn't think I did anything necessarily wrong. It says I pulled it 0.3. Let's get on the upslope. I'm okay with that. Same course on the web tour, plus, yeah, okay. Yeah, there's just some difficult spots. I mean, and these firm greens, you know how it is. The firm greens are tough. All right, another little flop shot. What's up with that? No live penalty or anything? It just did that to me? What's up with that? Just a game glitch? Yeah, just a game glitch. It didn't give me a live penalty. It didn't give me anything. It just hosed me. Ah! We shall overcome. All right, try it again. It's extremely difficult, this setup. I don't get it. That last shot, I don't understand what happened there. Maybe somebody saw it. Did I have like putter or something chosen, something silly? I've done that before. All right, 11 down 1. Let's go. Yes. The longest putt of the tournament, I think, right there. Oh. Heating up. Heating up. Watch out. Oh, it's such a difficult course. I gotta try to, gotta kind of find ways to keep your sanity on this stuff. I had lob wedge selected. Yeah, I thought so. I don't think I did anything wrong. It's just like it putted it for me or something. I've never seen that glitch before of a bunker where it just like totally mishandles the ball flight. But get unlucky breaks in golf, so. Regular old rough. Found the back of the cup, weed brain. I certainly did. Celebrating. 105 up 7, 109 pin, 116 with the uphill. Wind off the side. I got a rough penalty. I'm just going to hit gap wedge. Try to spin it a little bit, but not too much. Looks like a false front. So, here we go. Spun it, but not too much. I didn't get like 11,000. Spin back in the hole. Come on, spin. The rough took all that spin off of it. Now it's just coming down the hill. Now I've got a deathly fast putt. Okay, so it was a 9,900 spin, but the rough knocked it down to 7,600. Probably a good thing. And now I got a putt that you can get plus 700 on this one right now, Tom. Plus 700 on this putt in Vegas. If it was a straight putt, you'd only get plus 200. One of these, you get plus 700. DraftKings right now. Okay. Come on. Taparoo. Oh, come on. Go in your home, ball. I don't know. We made one. We almost made one. That's progress. That's progress. Considering where we've been. It's progress. All right. Another front tucked pin with firm greens. There we go. Hits so well. I need the wind to push it right. The wind's supposed to be going that way. Okay. It was hit good. Down 23 inches on a 47 footer. And then it goes off the green into the bunker, basically. I am scared out of my mind for this putt. So 23 down, 47. It's 24-foot putt. I basically got to hit to the cup in my room, I think, to get it there, which is not very far or very hard. 5.5 to 6 miles an hour should get the ball to the hole. .7, so I hit right between the goal number. Let's go! Come on! Oh, we're starting to believe in it a little, huh? That was so lucky. We made a birdie. Look at that red number. 4 bogeys in a row. We made a birdie. All right. Come on. Uh-oh. 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 This is not good. It's kind of like, fortunately for tonight, that was kind of one of my first real big misses with the driver. I had one other in the last round. Let's see what we're into. So the instructions before this round were that all these trees are basically solid wood because of the way they were designed. So in a way, like it was a design flaw. So straight at the pin would be there. I'm in deep rough. It's just, I almost just gotta go. I just don't want to hit this tree in front of me. I almost gotta go just out there. I have really no option. If I hit this tree, then so be it, but let's just try to get ourselves out of that lie. Under the tree, please. Under the tree. Okay, hit the second one. That was all right. Okay, now just up and down. That's what we need. Up and down. Up and down. 70 yards, up 9. Fairway lie. Okay, here we go. 70 yards. Bounce hard. Yes. Oh, I hope you guys are enjoying the struggle. The struggle is real, they say, right? The struggle is real. All right, uphill 2. I'm worried more about speed than anything else. Uphill 24, so it's like a 70, 65, 67 foot putt, 70 foot putt, somewhere in there. Four feet 0 inches, and it's a 4-foot gimme night. That's got to be 4 feet 0.1 inches. I feel like if the game rounds to 0, 4 feet 0, the game's gonna round to 4 feet 0, then this should be a 4-footer. You son of a you. You. All right, here we go. Thank you for going in. Thank you for going in. 4 feet in the bees. All right, +5 is not bad. Like I say, if we can finish +10 or better, hate to put the numbers out there, but +10 or better is the cut for me on this round. That would make the top 30 in the event and get me some world golf ranking points, which would be cool. I haven't played the Tips Tour in a while. All right, 13. Cut. Thank you. Awesome, awesome, awesome. $115, win with me, up 5. 120, win with me. Okay. Gap wedge. Be good. Spin a little bit, stop. Yeah. Greens are so firm. I think this is like acceptable. I need to just make some of these. I need a couple of these putts to fall. They're so difficult though. 22 down 7 is 15. I feel like I just gotta tap this and it's just gonna roll forever and oh gosh. All right. Blind squirrel. Sit, sit, sit. Might sound sad, but I was just thinking circle. That's all I was thinking. Okay. 14. 5 left. 5 left. Catch fairway for me. Let's go. That's the fairway you want to catch on this hole because it just runs out. Let's go. All right, 239, 211 front. This is that hybrid this is a perfect little hybrid here. 239, wind off the right, lie off the right. This should draw, so that'll all work perfectly together. I left it open. Oh, Ben. Just don't. All right. Face is wide open, isn't it? Yep. Yep. Not a bad spot, though. Okay. Oh, boy. So it looks like left of the pin might just go all the way off the front of the green. So we're going to try to steer to the right of the pin. And I think if I just land it on, it should release all the way over there. It's my theory, because it's firm. And we're on a downhill lie, so. That's so bad. Oh, sorry guys. That was cute. I got cute with that. All right. $66 down 8's 58. 58 is 10.5. Okay. All right. Oh, we got this for par right now. What do you think? Is that enough? Up to, I think that's up to 17, 19. 19. Bogey. Bogey. That's a hard one to swallow. That was all me. It was not my putting. That was just terrible chipping. Well, terrible putt too, I guess. Maybe a little both. Okay, 212 into it. 225. Pins middle. Let's try to cross some land on this shot. This is like the scariest shot in golf. But everybody loves hitting a 4-iron at an island green, don't they? I don't know. I don't know whether to think it's good or not. Oh, Pete. Whew, that was good. Oh, what? Just run through it. We are safe. We're on dry land. We're on dry land. Let's go. All right. Everything runs away from me here. It's a little flop shot. Circle, please. Come on. No. Okay. Go off the green or something. Yep. These settings are crazy. Like nothing. I can't imagine this is how the turf reacts, but this is so difficult. All right, can we make a putt? Just make one of these. We were heating up before. $17.05. All right, +7. There's been no such thing as an up and down. And too many 3-putts. Free to go. Hanging in there. Not sure why I lose my screen. Driver has been so good tonight. Has not been the reason for failure. There's one positive to take away at least. Driver's been good. All right, 154. I'm scramble team ready. Get the driver cooking. 154 up 8. Gonna hit 8-iron in here. Breezy conditions. Man, that was struck pretty good too. A little closed. And I'm on the high side of the hole again. You got to be below the hole at this course, and I have not done a good job at that on this on these tips rounds. That's part of my punishment. Part of the punishment I've been enduring is being above the hole like this. And then being so scared that we hit shots like that. I mean, that's not bad. When we get to the flat part of the green there, it's just hard, not easy. 11 feet. Come on. I cannot buy a putt. Like, actually can't buy. I would pay money. I'm so bad. That's 0-0 HLA, like a good putt. Just can't read them. All right. Why do I lose focus of the screen each time I hit? Go to the right this time. Last time that really hurt me, being on the left side. When you pull it, you gotta get by, at least get by these first trees if you do. Okay. Deep rough, 145 to front, into the wind, 164. Right here, I'm gonna try to hit it 170 to carry it 145, 175 to carry it 145. $178 to carry it. How unlucky has this round been, man? What a... Hope you guys are enjoying this pain. That's why I don't do Sunday grind all that often, because it's so hard on the psyche. All right, 22. 14 out of the bunker, bounces and rolls out uphill 13 yards. That's what's hard about the firm greens, firm and hard greens. And then after this hole, everything runs away. So circle here would be phenomenal. If I could just get the speed right, I'll take a bogey at this point. 16. Okay. Last hole. Last hole. We're there. It all comes down to this. The cut is 10 over. I am 9 over. This is the last hole. I need a bogey or better to make this night either worth it or worth nothing. World ranking wise. All right. It's gonna make it difficult. It says I have a pine straw lie. It could be like the best break ever. Let's look at this. All right, we're pine straw lie. Can we do this? What do we do here? What is this material over here? Fairway? What's that flag? Are these flags fairway? That's what I'm wondering. So what if I hit something onto the driving range? Because then I only have 200. If I hit it back here, I've got 220. Okay. If I hit it here, I gotta carry 240. It's not a good idea. 216 from that angle or 216 from this angle. I gotta take this angle because of where the pin's at. You guys are all like, hey dummy, chip out. All right, overthinking it. 120 downhill. This should act as pine straw, and if it doesn't, that will really hose me, but looks like it did. Okay. 224 left. The prudent play was made. Now we got 224 to a front pin, wind into me. What did I do there that hooked it so bad? Thanks, Tom. Thanks for the, I'm kidding. I'm I am and have been fully aware. I'm not giving up or throwing or anything. This is me trying my hardest right now. That ball doesn't make a lot of sense to me, that snap hook that I just hit, but is what it is. Face must have been really shut to the path or something. I can't see it anymore. I got the ball in the circle, but deep rough, 35. Everything drops off. I mean, I feel like I got no live penalty there. Did I? Did I get a live? Oh, I did. I'm not gonna make par. I need a 2-putt here, which again, we're trending to not. So I mean, I don't even know where this goes. 50 down 11, 49, 39. Four hours of good fun here, Tom. All comes down to a putt. Basically, I missed this putt. 4 hours worth nothing. Make it 4 hours worth very little. I'll be right on the cut line. It won't be worth a whole lot, but come on, baby. One time. Nope. We missed it by one. Ah, that hurts. That really hurts. That really hurts. Could hardly make a par. Certainly couldn't make a putt. It's one birdie that round. Should have listened to Bryce. It's not that fun. Well, there you have it. 28th place is probably what it'll end up being. 27 was basically in the money. We'll look at it quick. SimulatorGolfTour.com. Let's take a look at it. Tough course and settings. Yeah, it's disappointing. It's disappointing. It's not fun to miss by one shot. But it's also not the end of the world. It's sim golf. Okay, let's look at this. So, couldn't get a putt to fall. Congrats to these guys who evidently they can get putts to fall. Let's go to finished scores. We'll go to finished. There's 56 people, so you got to be top 28. I'm going to land in 30th. The top 28 was one stroke better. One stroke better would have got me there. Man. One stroke better. A lot of good golfers that I know that are right around me, though. Matt Wool, R. Hundley, Zane George. I mean, I'm sure these other ones are too. I'm not trying to skip anybody, but I know these guys. Like Wilco's phenomenal player, 10 over on the tournament. I was 17. That's about right. I mean, for where I am in comparison to CC and those guys. J-Leg 3 under with a 500 first round. If I could have made putts, I feel like I could have shot 500 the first round, minus those last three or whatever those were. Brian Bells, what a great round. 4 under, 1 over. That's the impressive one. Is the 1 over. I don't think there's any under par rounds in the second round. There's none. There's not one single person shot under par in the settings you just saw me play. So nobody in the entire SGT broke par. The leader shot even. Oh no, there's one. There's one. Bobby. Congrats to Bobby T, the only guy to break par in the entire SGT in second round. Well, there we have it. Thanks, everybody. It is late, and I'm going to call it a night. Thanks for Sunday grind with me. That was, oh, it's so tough. It's so hard. It's so hard to stay positive, too. But I think I did an okay job at that tonight. For the Super Chats tonight, thank you for the Super Chats. Jacob Young, thanks for joining the Bogey Club. Tyler, 2 months tonight in the Bogey Club. Thanks for the support. For the people that are still hanging with me, thanks for sticking around. Tom 2, Night Shepherd, Oobsy, thank you guys. Weed Brain, 4 Hybrid Golf, if you're still there. Alan, OMG. We did it. Tough course. Thanks again, and we will see you Wednesday night for Triple Bogey Live League. There's a chance Monday or Tuesday, but I don't know that it's likely. Coaching kids sports, and both those nights are pretty busy for me. So see you Wednesday night for Live League. If you see me before then, might be in the Discord. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night.